Abby, over. Good girl. Okay, y'all, we are on our evening walk. We are working on loose leash walking. Abby is usually really good, but she has been struggling with some dog reactivity. So what we're gonna do, I have some high value treats. I'm gonna walk away from this upcoming dog. She's gonna follow me so I can decrease the distraction, the distance from the distraction. She's still doing pretty good. We're gonna see if we can walk past him without her reacting. Good girl, Abby. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. So she looked at the dog but did not lunge or bark or do anything. So I'm gonna give her a treat. I marked her behavior. Come on. Yes, girl. Give her a treat. I'm gonna wrap my leash on my belt so that I can give her some treats for her behaviors. And we're gonna continue our walk. Let's go. So on these walks, there are lots of distractions. She loves birds. She loves to play with our dogs. So it's important for me to have high value treats because I want to be the most exciting thing in this environment. If she stays with me, she gets lots of treats and I'm freaking awesome. So when we go back, we can go play with our friends at the dog park. So she's running a little ahead of me now, so I'm gonna ask her to wait. Wait, Abby. Yes, good girl. She corrected herself. Treat her for that. Good girl, Abby. And now I'm just gonna reward her anytime she looks at me. Yes. Abby. She's really excited about all the birds behind me, the environment, but she's doing really well. Abby, sit. She's still listening to me, even though she's not really giving me a lot of, yes, good girl. Eye contact. But she did that time, so we're gonna continue our walk. Let's go. Good. Good girl. Kind of just talking to her, praising her. And yeah, we're gonna see how she does. There's a kid coming on a bike. She's still doing really good. Good girl, happy girl. Good girl. Yes. Come on. Come on. Yes. And she gets a little nervous with fast moving things. So I'm just here to reassure her that everything's okay, make sure I have a lot of high value treats, and I'm walking in a confident manner. Something bit you? So that if I'm confident and not nervous, thinking that she's gonna freak out, she's confident, not nervous. And she is less likely to freak out. Sorry, girlie. She's going ahead of me again, so I'm gonna ask her to slow down. Wait. Good girl, Abby. Yes. She slowed down for me, so I'm gonna reward her. And I kind of want her in this position, really close to me when we walk. Good girl. We don't have a lot of distractions coming up, so I'll check back in when we got something going on. Some ducks coming up on the right, and Abby loves chasing ducks, so I'm gonna get my treats ready, handy. Make sure I'm talking to her. Abby, leave it. Good girl. Leave it. Good girl. Yes, good girl, Abby. Come on. And basically I try to reward her for looking at the ducks, but looking back at me, making sure she's not trying to lunge or bark at the ducks, really being aware of the ducks before she is, so I can preemptively ask her for correct behavior or encourage her to pay attention to me. And that way I encourage her to make the right decision. So if you couldn't tell, we're not on a leisurely sniffing walk right now. We are on a exercise walk. So there is a difference. I would normally have a longer leash. She would have a harness or something more free walking. If I was to be, this is for sniffing walk. You go around, explore, sniff, get off leash, walk around. This is on an exercise walk. So I'm not really allowing her to sniff. She's focused on maintaining my pace, which dogs have to learn how to walk slowly with us mere humans. It's not a natural thing for them, so we have to teach them. So she's walking ahead of me again. Wait. Good girl, Abby girl. And she just asked her to slow down, and she did. I still have to do that occasionally. I'm trying to get to the point where I can just maybe, well, ideally she wouldn't go ahead of me, but right now she's still kind of drawing ahead when she gets excited and wants to run ahead. So I just ask her to do that, to slow down for me, and she usually does. And if she doesn't, then I just go in the opposite direction. Well, I'm leading the way and you follow. So this is what she's doing. She's doing really good. Still not trying to sniff and run off and do things, but I did want to show you how we approach ducks. I know she loves chasing ducks, so when I see anything she really will get distracted with, I make sure I get a high value treat out and I set her up for success to make the right decision. Abby, sit. Good girl. Yes. Okay guys, this is a big test. There is a guy up here with like 50 ducks right close to the path. She can already tell, so I'm gonna get the treats ready. Leave it, Abby. Yes, look at me. I get her treats. They're ducks on both sides, so I'm gonna hold on to her leash a little bit more. Leave it, Abby. And we'll see how she does. Yes, good girl. Ooh, leave it. Leave it. Good girl, Abby girl. Come on. Good girl. You're doing so good. Good girl, Abby. Oops. Uh-oh. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Yes. All right. That was a pretty good job on her part. She passed the ducks without lunging at them. She did freak out a little bit when the bike approached from behind, and she was too focused on the ducks to really see it coming. I had her sit, and I've been giving her treats because she did such a good job with all those ducks really close. We're not used to that much distraction really close by. So I'm handsomely rewarding her. Still looking at the ducks. You ready? Let's go. We survived. We're now on the road, walking back. She's still doing really good. Hi. Good girl, Abby girl. Get it. Good girl. Inside. friends are here, Abby. You okay? You gonna play by yourself like an only child? Okay, we stopped at the dog park, played around with some doggies. I have on my emergency e-collar now. And our routine is to walk home off leash. And yeah, so I'm gonna have my phone in this hand so I can film it. My doggie over here, and we're gonna walk home and see what happens. Abby, at my side. Yes. Come on. Good girl. With me. Yes, thank you. Come on. Make it quick. Good girl, Abby. Good girl. Yes. Good girl, Abby girl. Good girl. Come on. Yes, good girl. Leave it. Good girl. Yes. There was a dog over there that she ignored. Excellent. Gave her a treat for that. Good girl, Abby. Good girl. Sit. Sit. I'm gonna put her on leash because there's a dog walking past us. Good girl. So, but I don't want to push her too hard in the presence of another dog. So I put her back on leash, but she did really well. It's all about knowing your dog's thresholds and then gradually expanding the difficulty of what you're asking them to do. And Abby did excellent. You tired? Yeah, it's hot out there. Abby's cooling down on the tile. And I'm going to let her relax, calm down, and as soon as she is calm and cool, I'll feed her. Because dogs with deep chests, like Poodles and Dobermans, they're really sensitive to eating. They can get bloat. So I like to make sure she calms down after our walks. Anytime she has any heavy activity or if it's really hot out, I wait till she's fully calm and cool, and then I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, consider subscribing, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when we next post. We'll see you next time.